Hey guys, it's day 40 of walking around Ireland. I'm in the mountains just west of Connemara in County Galway. I slept here last night. Beautiful views of the valley and the river's tributaries below. And then this lovely mountainside here with all these rocks. It's really nice to look out upon that first thing when I woke up this morning. Then you can see that the sun has already come up. It's a bit cold here at the moment, and it was last night. The sun has come up, so I'm hoping now we can stay cloud free for some in the morning and I can get some warmth back into my body. But yeah, what a beautiful night. What a beautiful way to start any day, to spend time out here. Okay, always leave no trace, my friends. Leave no trace. Good things happen to those who leave no trace. Well, there's no houses or anywhere near where I am at the moment, but you know, even whether people know you're there or not, there's never any excuse for leaving anything behind. Now, if we want people to be more accepting of this sort of thing, like camping out in the bush, well then we gotta lead by example. It's so good. It's so good to wake up here just to the sound of rushing water and nothing else. It's so good. Like, well, actually I could hear some sheep this morning up on the hillside there, but I think they were just giving me a gentle reminder that it was time to get up. This is real nice now, walking along the lake here. This is Loch Oughterard. It's been used for hundreds and hundreds of years by the locals to go up and down the lake, but it's also got more than 1,000 islands, believe it or not. And one of those islands is known as Inishangal, or Inishangal. And at one time, back at the beginning of last century, a man named Tommy Nevin and his dog were the only people on the island. And the island was owned by the Guinness family, who gave Tommy Nevin a radio for his time there. So in 1938, when Galway were set to play Kerry in the All-Ireland final, all the locals here around the lake flocked to the island to watch the final with Tommy Nevin and his dog. I thought that was a cool story. If you believe in folklore and mythology and all that, there's said to be like a lake monster similar to the Loch Ness in this lake. It was known as Iach Ishke, which is seahorse, a giant seahorse that would do battle with the locals that were trying to fish and transport goods up and down the lake. I'm on a picnic bench, just having somewhere to sit down. The simplest things, I'm pretty happy right now. It's so good to be back out on the trail. This is a very natural area here. You've the lake behind me. You have all these rivers and tributaries flowing down from the hills, crossing over the path here into the lake. It's beautiful though. Forest, trees, mountains. What more could you want? Haven't seen these boardwalks in quite a while. I love coming across them. You can walk pretty quick on them, comfortably. You stay dry. Usually they put these boardwalks up in areas where there's peat to protect the peat, and the reason for that is because people just walk all over the place when there's no trail to stick to. In this case, I think they used, not only for that reason, they use these boardwalks because it's the only way to realistically mark out a trail in bogland like this, because otherwise it'd just be slush everywhere. Alright, it's raining a lot now, but the boardwalk here, you just literally have to walk through like a river on parts of it, like you're down to your ankles. That's about 20 foot there. You're just waiting for it to fall beneath you and for you to fall into the river. It was clear this morning, but ever since lunchtime it's raining hard. It's so wild out here. Take a look at this. Anyway, you just gotta keep going. It's all you can do. Just sinking this. That was some serious rain back there. Okay. I just made it to the road anyway. I've never been so glad to see the road. That was like a swamp in there. Well, it was a swamp. I really love driving through a place like this, but when you walk, everything not only looks much bigger, you know, you really know your place in the world, but it doesn't just look bigger, it looks brighter, like it looks more green, and then the sky looks more blue, the clouds look bigger. If you need a friend. I promise you, I promise you. See, there's no one out here to judge whether you can sing or not. Wow, is this it? The town of Mam? It's just one building. It is, oh my god. So the only shop in the village in Mam, the only shop in the village was closed. And that meant I couldn't go back onto the Western Way because I've actually run out of food now. I've no snacks left. I have meals for the evening and that I can cook, but I was relying on that shop, so it meant that to change my plan, I'm now going to head toward Lenane, and it does mean that I'm going to miss out on a part of the trail in here that I was really looking forward to, but such is life. There's a church in here that marks the spot on a stone bed called Laba Maum, something like that. It marks the spot where apparently St. Patrick came to give his blessing to Connemara. I booked a hostel which I thought was near Lenane, and it's another 8k from there, so I had to cancel it, which was embarrassing. But there is a hotel in Lenane that's €50 a night, which is way outside my budget. But I'm just gonna go and bite the bullet and stay there because I really cannot walk any further. Still another 5k to go. This pub over here, I was sure it was called Farron's. It says Gainers now. This was the bar that was used in the movie The Field, which was based on a play by John B. Keane. some of you might know the movie by Bull McCabe, and he his field basically.
It's going to be a mighty row, lambikins.
So she's putting up the field?
That's right. On the first day of October, by public auction.
Public auction? What will happen?
Men will make bids.
Bids? Bids? For my field? Just what would insult me by bidding for my field here in Carrick-Thomond?
This is the strongest I've been in binding body and mind since the start of the trip, so I'm very pleased about that. Usually it's the opposite. Once you get halfway into a long distance trip like this, it's very hard to stay motivated, whereas now I'm still enjoying every day as much as I have done since I left Dublin, so that's great. Thank you to my sponsors, Elk Recruitment, the Hiker app and Be Different Marketing. I appreciate you as always, and thank you for watching my videos, for supporting me on this journey, and for liking my videos, because it's great for me to be able to share this with someone as the trip goes on. So all good, head good, feet good, body good, mind good, all good. Let's go. Thank you.